Hello my beautiful hammerheads and welcome back to Black Library Reviews number 14, The Bookkeeper's Skull, written by Justin D. Hill. First of all, it is not a long book, and that is great. The story is compact, it is well written, and it is dark. It's really depressing. It's kinda, if you have read Dark Harvest, it's similar to Josh Reynolds' horror novel. In Bookkeeper Skull, we're following the story and the first mission of Rutgard Howe, a young man who is born into the position of enforcer and who is basically quarreling with his siblings for the position of greater authority. The book follows his first mission. It's on an ugly world, and this story might throw you off your rails on that an ugly world is basically just a big farm and everything is handy dandy. No, it's still bloody. It's not a good kind to live because it's the 40k universe. And Justin D. Hill just reinforces this image that even basic jobs are still terrifying and bloody. So, as an enforcer on his first mission, his job is to go to a farm somewhere outside the city, and he's being accompanied by another enforcer who has much more experience than him, of course. And on this farm there were some deaths, and they are being sent there to investigate and of course to punish the culprits. This farm is run by ex-Astra Militarum soldiers, and it shows because everything is kinda little bit military. However, they're aware that they're working with civilians. Mr. Hill also shows us that punishments are being executed over generations. If somewhere a great grandfather has done something wrong, their heirs will get punished nonetheless. So don't do anything bad. Oh, and the whole story feels very personal as everything is written in first-person view, which I really enjoyed. But on this farm there is of course something amiss. As they are investigating everything, the horror starts to cramp up. The beginning is just dark and depressing, and after the first quarter of the book you feel the tension, which I really enjoyed. This is one of the better horror books. It's not the best because this place is reserved for Dark Harvest and Gothghoul Hollows, but it is really enjoyable. So there is of course the trope of small girl with black long hair, and that was kind of funny at first because I did not expect something like that in a sci-fi universe, but Mr. Hill just made it fit. And this was amazing. And everyone around that girl was just like, oh no, don't look at her. Just ignore her. She's crazy. And sometimes over the story, something is popping up here and there. These are some small dolls made out of straw, which are hanging by the windows of the next victim. And this is also ramping up the tension in a very good way. So, like with the book, I will keep this short because as this is about 200-page novel, I don't want to go more into the story as I need to. It is worth a read. My only gripe with this story was the ending, the conclusion of the story. Everything up until this point was excellently brilliant. I really did enjoy this. Mr. Hill just delivers. he has this kind of gift on showing us that the reality of 40k is much darker than the majority of the wargaming community just can imagine. And this is terrifying. So, as I've said, the conclusion on why people are dying and how the story ends was a bit disappointing. That's from my scale from burn it to devour it. If you are a horror fan in the 40k universe, read it. This is a down-to-earth horror story. This book is 8 out of 10 Corp Stark rations. Oh, and before I forget, there is also a Jurassic Park kinda small section in the book, which was really good and terrifying. Yeah, I hope I didn't forget something. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, do all YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is fun. Have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic. Stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.